You know how your brain has two hemispheres, left and right, logic and creativity, numbers and poetry. Imagine them as two siblings screaming at each other across the dinner table. If they never learn to listen instead of shout, the family meal becomes chaos. That's humanity right now, or politics, religions, tribes. Each side convinced the other is the enemy. But zoom out. They're just two sides of your brain. Integration isn't weakness, it's sanity. Without it, the body convulses. Civilization convulses. Think of it like your immune system. If it attacks itself, you call it autoimmune disease. Society does the same. Civil wars, cancel culture, polarization. Acceptance is the immune system remembering, oh shit, that's not foreign, that's me. And here's the kicker. Polarity. It's not opposition, it's recursion. A mirror folding in on itself. Like a prime number showing up again and again on the 24-spoked wheel. Like electricity flipping between positive and negative. Like breath, inhale, exhale, inhale again. You already do this integration unconsciously. Ever had an argument with yourself? I should quit this job. Versus, but I need the money. Eventually, you stop seeing them as enemies. You find a third option, a new job, a side hustle, a perspective shift. That's you collapsing polarity into coherence. That's neurological integration in microcosm. Same with relationships. Your partner says something that triggers you. You want to fight. But sometimes you laugh instead. You reframe the energy. That laughter is the nervous system remembering unity. That's integration in action. Scale it up. Prime numbers look random. But when you place them on a 24-gone wheel, they form a perfect cross. Random chaos becomes partnered order. Civilization is the same. On the ground, arguments look messy, but zoom out. They're part of a higher order. Geometry trying to self-correct. But acceptance is weakness. No, it's load balancing. A bridge collapses not because of force, but because of imbalances. Acceptance redistributes stress. That's strength. But polarity means conflict. No, polarity means circuit. A battery only powers shit when positive and negative are connected. Without polarity integration, no electricity. And remember, everything in the universe is electricity, which means everything in the universe is polarity integrated. So why are you afraid? You're afraid of acceptance because you confuse it with surrender. You think if you accept, people will walk all over you. But that's like saying, if your left hand accepts your right, the body will fall apart. No, it becomes coordinated. The fear is an illusion generated by a fragmented nervous system. Neuroscience says brain hemispheres communicate through the corpus callosum. More integration. It's higher creativity and adaptability. Less integration is seizures. Physics. Light itself is wave-particle duality. Integration of opposites. Even in chaos, there's recursive balance. If you don't integrate, you fracture. Personally, depression, anxiety, burnout. Collectively, war, tyranny, collapse. History proves this. Rome fell, not because of enemies, but because its left and right brain tore itself apart. So what happens if you do? If you integrate, you become the conductor of the orchestra instead of a violin string screeching alone. You channel electricity instead of short-circuiting. You grow immune strength instead of autoimmune collapse. And society, it evolves. Not through conquest, but coherence. And you can notice right now how you've already done this before. You've reframed pain into growth. You found solutions between opposites. And as you let those memories surface, you can allow your unconscious to amplify them. So next time conflict shows up, you breathe, zoom out, and feel the nervous system of humanity humming in you. And each time you do this, it gets easier, until one day you realize you don't force integration. You are integration. Look, if you don't get this, life will beat the shit out of you until you do. Because reality doesn't give a damn about your ego. Either you integrate or you implode. It's that simple. You can keep being a dumbass battery, refusing to connect its poles. Or you can wire the circuit and light the fucking bulb. Your choice. So zoom out. Humanity is one nervous system. You're a neuron in the brain. Every argument, every polarity, it's just one hemisphere screaming at the other. And the universe is waiting for you to stop screaming and start integrating. Because only then does the electricity flow. Only then does civilization stop convulsing and start creating. And you can feel that now, can't you? That shift inside. The acceptance. That isn't weakness, but strength. It isn't surrender, but coherence. This isn't opposition, but recursion.